I, like many of you, was raised to believe that when King David brought the Ark of the Covenant back, that he danced before the Lord with all of his might, to the point that he danced out of his clothes. Yes, I thought King David was naked. And another thing that they used to justify that concept is that his wife was there and she was upset because he had uncovered himself. And David said, "You think that's bad? I'll be more undignified than this." So this is what was taught. It's even taught to the degree that in many churches, if you're not running, if you're not shouting, if you're not leaping, if you're not all outside of yourself, you're not praising for real, for real. Well, when I first found out that this wasn't true, and my husband found out that this wasn't true, I remember my husband placing a phone call to a pastor. And he said, "I thought you told me that David danced and he was naked." The pastor said to my husband, "Well, maybe he danced twice," which meant he had only been teaching over the pulpit and regurgitating what he had been taught. Had anybody stopped to read? Well, when you read, here's what we see. David danced out of his kingly garments. He was dressed like the priest, because when it came to worshiping the Lord, his crown didn't matter. His position didn't matter. His title didn't matter. That's really what needs to be taught nowadays, because that's what some of us don't get. In the presence of the Lord, I don't care who you think you are. He's King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and he's the only one that deserves to be praised. So then if we can see in 2 Samuel 6:14, it says, "And David danced before the Lord with all his might, and he was dressed in a linen ephod." If we can go read that easily and see how a teaching that has gone generation after generation after generation is right there in black and white, and still miss it. Imagine how easy it is to be misinformed or to miss a true biblical text that's not so easily deciphered, that requires some digging and some searching and some studying. Imagine that. Imagine that.